Hey guys, welcome back to Engage TV. It's Jamie Garanciotis. We're in NYC today. It's the first day of Blog World 2011. My great pleasure to be joined by Dave Fleet from Edelman Digital Toronto. Welcome and thank you, Dave.
Thank you.
Dave has just delivered the first session for Blog World 2011. A really great session on social media trends for business. So we're really lucky he's joined us for a few questions today. Dave, the first one, you covered four kind of key themes that you see emerging or as prevalent in terms of trends for social media and business. Could you give us a little bit of an overview just for the viewers at home of what they were?
Absolutely. Well, the first of the key trends is silo busting, so the integration effect that social media is having across organizations. We're seeing alongside that a real shift in terms of maturity of social media. It's no longer enough to just be there, you actually need to be doing something with it. More of a focus, the third trend, on the less shiny objects in social media, so things like crisis communication, things like monitoring, things that really aren't glamorous but which can really be effective. And then the last is the accelerating effect that communications is having, or is having had by social media. So social media is really speeding things up, information is moving in streams, things are moving a million miles a second, and that's really having a profound effect on communication.
Fantastic. One thing I really got out of your presentation was that content now, or strategies and projects in social media space for business, it's not enough to simply get a Twitter campaign up and running. You really need to be there for the long haul. And yes, you can have those spikes in your hits and your traffic and your wins, for want of a better term, but you really need to have a consistent strategy and then build off that. Could you tell us a little bit more about your thoughts on that thing?
Absolutely. I think having a long-term approach to social media is absolutely critical. I think we have what we call a valley of abandonment model. The idea being most organizations focus on their quarterly campaigns, so they spike attention, they spike spend on a certain topic, and that generates this influx of engagement for them. But then they go away and things go back to normal, and in the meantime communities continue to grow. And so by engaging in social media over the long term, what organizations can do is to actually take advantage of that incremental growth between campaigns and end up with more successful, more engaged, more productive social media properties as a result.
Fantastic. And just to finish it off, and we'll let you go, big conference ahead. Community management and building and managing community in the digital space, what do you see at the moment, and what do you see perhaps emerging as the key factor in building and maintaining a community?
It's listening, without a doubt. I think listening is absolutely critical for organizations, both for issues management perspective, for learning what your community wants, for being more responsive to your community, for giving them stuff that's more useful to them to help them to grow in the long term.
Wonderful. Well, thank you again, Dave Fleet, and thank you to Edelman for allowing him to come down here and speak. It was great. Have a great Blog World 2011.
Thank you.
We hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you again very soon. Engage TV. Thanks, guys.